assists in that game, the most they've had since 2019, as we are underway with Bridges sneaking in to take the tip.
You give him a steal for that.
Yeah, right. Here is Bridges. Flipping it out to Towns. Towns was questionable, giving it a go, and burying the three. It has not been a good shooting season for Towns, but over the last 7 games, 45% from downtown, starting to creep towards his norm.
He's still a numbers guy, there's no question. He was more comfortable last year when he only played center.
Edgecombe can't hit the corner three. Here's Bridges getting it ahead to Anunoby. Anunoby off to Brunson, left alone. Connects! And a good start for the Knicks. Here's Embiid, fresh off a triple-double. Good surge to the cup.
I'll tell you what, each game he looks more and more comfortable for Nick Nurse.
Bridges can't hit. Town soars in, but stepped out of bounds. Sixers basketball.
Offensive rebounding is really going to be interesting to watch. These two teams are very good. The Knicks, to me, are the best rebounding team in the league. So the battle on the boards will be very critical.
Here's Embiid facing up. Does he get the roll? He does. Embiid, you talked about it, PJ. Last 15 games, he's averaging over 28 points per game, 51% from the floor, and that's with him still getting some of his explosion back, as well as his conditioning, something Nick Nurse was pointing out to us before the game.
Exactly, but the minutes are going up.
Bridges scoops it in on a nice backdoor cut. Yeah, to your point about the minutes, Embiid the other night played 46 in the overtime win. 45 minutes and 36 seconds as Maxey hits a sidestepping three.
Philadelphia more of an ISO team. They have so many players who can create their own shot. They're 27th in the league in assists. That's why you mentioned that number the other night was really impressive against the Rockets.
Embiid off the catch, dancing around. It finds Edgecombe, who lays it in. A 9-8 Sixers lead. Good action early between New York and Philadelphia. Here is Bridges. Bridges gets some space, did not pull. Edgecombe hanging with him. 2 to shoot. Anunoby buries the three. Anunoby did not attempt a three on Wednesday. First time since 2020 he had a game without a three-point attempt. George extra feed. Edgecombe gives it up. Oubre can't hit.
Well, Oubre coming off a big game also. Obviously, that win against Houston, a lot of people played well, and Josh Hart has really been playing well for New York. And again, people like that off the roster and not feel the impact.
Including missing a chunk during these recent struggles.
Exactly.
Yes.
8 almost, and Brunson missed a couple also.
Yes. Here's Maxey, foul on Embiid. Maxey shovels it in.
Good recognition. He had Karl Anthony Towns trying to guard him. That is the definition of a mismatch.
Here's Towns plotting his way inside, gets the whistle. And Karl Anthony Towns.
Is he playing as well as we've seen him play in the past? No. But again, he's getting the job.
About having to sacrifice more, because Brown talked this week about trying to adjust and help Karl out. And he said, to your point, PJ, he thought a lot of it had to do with last year being able to focus as just the 5. This year, playing the 4 and the 5 and making that adjustment to having to learn both. And he said also his teammates learning him in both spots as well. But he said, look, we need Mitchell Robinson on the floor. That means he's going to have to play minutes with Towns. As Brunson pops that one in, and the Knicks lead is now 6.
There is nobody in the league with better footwork down inside than Jalen Brunson. He's incredible in the lane.
Embiid again with the smooth stroke. 7 early points for Joel Embiid.
That was not Joel Embiid early this year. This is a different player right now.
Also encouraging for the Sixers that he's even able to play in this game, an afternoon game after playing.
Maxey and VJ Edgecombe, a very special rookie, and I don't.
And we haven't found any fluidity offensively. He's loved being able to access George in the half court in those situations to try and free up the team.
Well, he's got very good. You talk about the rivalry. Mo Cheeks, you got Mo Cheeks on one bench with all he did for here when he was in Philadelphia. Very good assistance on both teams, but you know, Bridges, I'll tell you what, I still expect when he shoots the three, I expect it to go down every time. Mikal Bridges with that just phenomenal streak in terms of playing every single game.
This is his 601st straight regular season game, third longest streak ever to begin a career. Embiid backing down Towns, fading away, and a whistle comes in as Towns clipped him. And Embiid will shoot two as Towns picks up his first. Sinks the first. Embiid was 11 of 12 on Thursday night from the line.
Just outside the top 30. 4 games. Yeah, I still don't see the explosion. You don't see the shot blocking that we're used to. Doesn't protect the rim yet as well as he used to. I don't know if that's going to come. They don't play him in back-to-backs. They don't play Paul George in back-to-backs. So that's a big adjustment for Nick Nurse and their teammates.
What they have gotten is the offensive efficiency and the availability of late from Embiid as Brunson rings in a jumper. Brunson 3 for 3 from the floor to start this game. He has 7. Maxey and Embiid have 14 of Philadelphia's 16. Here's Oubre. Spinning into the lane, drew 2. Fired it up himself, could not finish it.
Yeah, I think he'd have been better off kicking it out. That was a tough shot.
He had Barlow in the corner. Brunson, no. And Embiid left for the rebound. Here comes Embiid with some space. We'll give it up and get it back. Oh, nice touch pass. Oubre able to finish, plus the foul. Beautiful delivery from Joel Embiid.
Yeah, Kelly Hurd will.
Together. Follow the pictures and say the word on the beat. Are you ready?
At home to Dallas on Martin Luther King Day. He said that was embarrassing. He said defensively we were abysmal and we've been terrible all year, very honest. Feeling like they need to clean up that end of the floor. Now, coming off a game where they held the Nets to 66 points. See what they do today against the Sixers, but just 17th in defensive efficiency on the season. Here's Brunson swiveling in for 2.
Got to work for that. A little bit left, a little bit right, and eventually Jalen Brunson gets where he always does, down in the paint to finish.
9 points already in the quarter for Brunson. Embiid, good block by Robinson. Brunson had his head turned. Maxey takes it away, and Embiid will slam it down.
Joel hadn't started the other way yet, so he's the recipient of that steal again by Tyrese.
He's started to have a few dunks of late as well after it took a couple of months for him to get his first. Brunson, no. Yabusele the rebound. Brunson got that one.
Best time to get a 3 after an offensive rebound.
12 points in the first for Brunson. Maxey's floater is good.
That's a tough shot, Ryan. He made it look very easy.
Maxey now 3 of 3 from the floor. Only Luka Doncic scores more first quarter points per game than Jalen Brunson, who has 12 as Bridges misses the open jumper. Maxey comes down with the deflection. Edgecombe connects on a long 2, toes on the line.
Rightly so, the pair of young Blue Devils get a lot of publicity, but if our audience has not seen VJ Edgecombe, that is one of the elite rookies to come into this league.